As Chuck said, it is my responsibility, my pleasure to present this year's 2008 Lifetime Achievement Award in honor of Edward DeLuca. In selecting the recipient of this year's award, the awards committee looked specifically for an individual who has demonstrated consistent, exemplary performance in the economic development profession, measured a wide variety of ways. Leadership, commitment to executing projects that had a significant impact on communities, role in shaping and improving the practice of economic development. Our recipient this year is Gary M. Conley, Honorary Life Member, President of TechSolve, Inc. in Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, Gary has a lot of family members here tonight in the effort to get us out of here before they throw us out. I'm not going to introduce them all, save one, my personal favorite, his niece Emily, who is here from Montana. And I would like to request that the citation that we give Gary be amended to reflect the fact that in some circles he is known as Uncle Cookie. Now, Gary's been working in the field of economic development for more than 40 years, and during his career, his work in economic development has ranged from real estate development, in which his son is actively involved, to job creation, and he's done this in Ohio and out to California and back to Ohio. Throughout this time, he has been recognized as consistently employing innovative economic development tools. He's been able to stay at the forefront of our field. He's been a leader in economic development in Dayton and Cleveland and Los Angeles and Cincinnati. Now, we got Akron and Dayton and Cleveland and Cincinnati. I'm not sure how Los Angeles snuck in with this group tonight, but he's had impressive results in all of these places. Made large strides in both business retention and attraction in these places, created thousands of jobs, developed affordable housing, technology centers, and museums. He is a successful writer, having composed a lot of technical papers, guidebooks, publications in economic development. As a recognized expert in economic development organizations such as the United States Department of Housing and Urban Development, the United States Conference of Mayors, the National Community Development Association, have all come to Gary to make use of his vast knowledge of economic development and his ability to write intelligent, informative, cogent pieces about economic development. 1984, Gary was selected to be the chairman of the Council for Urban Economic Development, as we all know, one of the partners that resulted in our International Economic Development Council. During his career, Gary has also been a mentor to many younger folks, newer folks in the field. He has recruited several highly talented young professionals who have advanced themselves in the field of economic development and are today prominent practitioners, and I won't attempt to name them, probably because there's too many and it wasn't written in the script. Gary takes pride in passing along his knowledge and skills to new generation of economic developers and hopes that they will continue to do the same thing along the path of excellence that he has followed. For the past 13 years, he has been the president of TechSolve. TechSolve is a National Institute of Standards and Technology Manufacturing Extension Partnership Center. Say that 3 times, all. Now, during his tenure, TechSolve's assistance has enabled its clients to make substantial new investments, resulting in thousands of new jobs. And that doesn't come from Gary, that comes from the people his organization have assisted, saying that those were the results of his efforts. Gary displays exemplary commitment to economic development. IEDC is proud to award Gary Conley the 2008 Lifetime Achievement Award for Excellence in Economic Development in honor of Edward DeLuca. Gary, please come forward to take your next step on the road to senility.
You need another one?
Yeah.
Oh, we got one more? Okay.
Thank you. Bye. Emily.
My little starlet there.
Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate that. You're really very kind. I think I'd be really remiss in commenting on the acceptance of this award without recognizing Steve Budd here, who's been the kind of my champion, along with Ron Kishak and Jeff Finkel. I really appreciate their support in bringing forward this recognition. The other thing I'd also be remiss is following on the lines of the mayor. You know, economic development truly is a team sport, and when I think of it, I don't think of it as a team sport like football, where the quarterback grabs the ball and throws it down the line, or baseball, where you got a guy standing at the plate. I would think of it more like basketball, where everybody plays offense, everybody plays defense, everybody gets to touch the ball, and when you're open, regardless of what your spot is, you're expected to put it through the hoop. To me, that's the ultimate team sport. And I think anybody who's been engaged in this sport knows that, you know, you're absolutely nothing without the creativity and energy and abilities and of the people that you work with. And I am so grateful for the wonderful colleagues that I've had the great pleasure to be associated with. Whether it was colleagues and mentors, whether it be, you know, the City of Dayton or Citywide Development Corporation or the City of Cleveland or North Coast Harbor where I worked, or Los Angeles Economic Development Corporation, or currently TechSolve in Cincinnati where I work. And in every one of those organizations, I have been so absolutely sustained, you know, by the energies and capability and intelligence of the people who I've been so fortunate to be associated